Now, political parties have intensified their push for votes in the upcoming general election. This morning, the Inkatha Freedom Party will conclude its two-day campaign in KwaZulu-Natal's KwaMashu and Phoenix. This is ahead of its manifesto launch at the Moses Mabhida Stadium next weekend. Newzroom Afrika's Ntando Mnyandu is on this story and joins me now live with details. Ntando, good morning to you. Just bring us up to speed with what's been happening in the last 2 days and certainly what we can look forward to during the course of today.
Well, good morning to you, Hugo, and to our viewers. It's been an eventful 2 days here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, particularly for the Inkatha Freedom Party, as you know, it ramps up its campaign and to try and lure the electorate ahead of the much anticipated May 29th elections. Yesterday, they were in Ntando on the southern part of KwaZulu-Natal, where the president of the IFP, you know, spoke to throngs of IFP supporters, you know, making promises and pledging, you know, the commitment that the party will actually turn things around in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, and if given a chance nationally. We are expecting the president of the IFP to make his way here together with the premier candidate for the IFP, Mr. Tami Ntuli, you know, who will be addressing supporters of the IFP who have already started trickling into this stadium, which is called KwaMashu at KwaMashu B section, just a stone throw away from KwaMashu hostel. You would know that townships such as KwaMashu and Umlazi boast one of the biggest hostels, you know, accommodations where migrant workers would come, you know, in search for better living conditions, and they would lodge in hostels. But you would know that hostels are synonymous with some incidences at times that tend to be violent, and as we have seen that there have been a lot of killings happening in hostels at Cleveland and KwaMashu. But what also is a worrying factor for some residents here in KwaMashu are the high levels of crime, lack of, you know, clean potable water. As you would know that at times there will be water outages that would last for hours on end. Actually, the issue of load shedding as well is also one of their concerns, you know. So they are hoping to hear from, you know, the leaders. What is it that they are putting on the table? How will their lives improve, you know, if they elect to vote for any particular party, as most particular parties, you know, go around the province trying to solicit votes. But right now, I'm bringing into this conversation Ubongani Ndlovu, who's the resident of KwaMashu. Baba yini olindele ukuyizwa yini ekususe phansi wazolalela kulomcimbi wenkatha wokuzogaya ivoti?
Ekulindele kakhulu kubaholi bethu mhlambe ushintsho lempilo umphakathi, kakhulukazi intsha engasebenzi esikubonile in the past 30 years kunentsha on daily basis sizazibalo zokukhuphuka kwentsha engasebenzi. Mhlambe sinethemba ukuthi uhulumeni mhlambe uma uhulumeni wenkatha engaphatha isifundazwe noma uhulumeni nationally kungaba noshizo olungenzeka concerning ukuhla inhlalo yomphakathi, kakhulukazi amanzi endaweni zakumkhandla eminingi kunokushoda kwamanzi. Siyathemba lapha kungaba noshintsho olukhulu esilibhekile esilindele ngoba namanje kumanje amanzi awekho. Thina njengabahlali nje la KwaMashu kulezi insuku sesinensuku ezintathu ugesi awukho, asichazelekile, asazi kwenzakalani, ezinye inkinga esibhekene nazo njengomphakathi. So ushintsho esilibhekile mhlawumbe uhulumeni wenkatha ongaliletha emphakathini.
Siyabonga kakhulu baba.
Sibonga.
Okay, briefly let's bring in ubaba uKhayelihle Mkhize. Baba, wena yini oyilindele ukuyizwa namhlanje kafushane nje?
Ngibingelele. Cha into engilindele kakhulu mina ukuthi singashintsha, mhlawumbe singaphepha nasekuphepheni mase kuphathele iqembu lethu lenkatha. Njengamanje sibukeka singabantu abangekho safety la hlala khona. Because macisha ugesi izinga lobugebengu libalinenga likhupha kakhulu. And futhi asikwazi ukuphuma phandle nje noma kuthi uba nekesi simo sangaphandle amathotha awekho endlini. Nentuthuko sibona ukuthi manje siyayiseza lokho ngempela since kunje. Lo 30 years sekuthokuya ngawe freedom thina sakawuboni ngoba ubandlululo lusekhona namanje basizabheka into eziningi ezenzalayo isakhomba ukuthi sacindezelekile. Udoti ehlala nawo mningi kakhulu futhi uyas-affecta kakhulu, kodwa ngoba ukhula soshona khona sihlezi konke sizokwenza ngaphansi kwamntwana uShenke.
Siyabonga kakhulu. Well, there are some of the residents, Ubabu Bongani Ndlovu and Ubabu Khayeli Mkhize, you know, outlining the issues and their frustration here in the township of KwaMashu. As Ubabu Ndlovu correctly says, you know, it's going on the second day now without electricity, and Ubabu Mkhize saying that even the refuse collection, you know, as problematic as they are saying that they are exposed to hazardous conditions. So we're expecting to see what leaders would say to those, you know, frustrated locals here in KwaMashu. It's back to you, Hugo.
Tanya, I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for speaking to us.